Hi, my name is Krisell and I'm the multi-dimensional medium Akashic Records reader, energy healer, and spiritual development coach behind www.krisellcan.com. So today I want to talk to you about grounding and what does grounding mean and what are grounding practices that you could take on. I started off my practice of grounding in psychic development in general, actually using meditation as a form of grounding. And as I've gone on my development journey, what I've realized and what it took was really understanding what is grounding. And grounding practices could be anything, because grounding is having a understanding or basis or foundation of who you are, where you are, and what you're here to do. So it's at the core of it, it's being rooted, and knowing your environment. So let's dig into that a little more. How to ground is about rooting yourself and having a foundation in something. I think if you look it up in Merriam-Webster, grounding says it's having a basis in something. And so you could be grounding in many different experiences. And so your practice could evolve or be a chameleon for whatever that situation is. Some of the really common grounding practices, I started off doing meditation, and a simple grounding meditation is to visualize roots growing from your body into the earth, helping you anchor yourself into this earthly experience. And that's really helpful, especially when you are getting astral, when you're astral traveling to other dimensions, because you came into this 3D existence with purpose. And regardless of how many dimensions you go into, it's important to know that, hey, we are here, right now, in this dimension with a purpose. And other grounding practices could be earthing, whether it be gardening, hugging a tree, or being barefoot on the earth. Well, I like to think of other grounding experiences in terms of what helps me feel and connect into being human here on earth. Exercising is really helpful. Eating. I don't know about you, but I often have days where I forget to eat my meals. And so making sure that I'm eating my meals and not spreading them too far apart to take care of my human responsibilities, whether it be to pay my bills, call customer service and take care of whatever nonsensical human issue I have to take care of. Some people like to use their divination tools to help ground them, but it really is up to you and depending on who you are. So I challenge you, instead of jumping into any of these practices that I do and seeing how it works for you, I challenge you to think about what reminds you that you are human, that reminds you that you're physical, and think about what helps you feel grounded and anchored. And so whether that be hugging someone, spending time with family or friends, or being outside and laying in the grass and staring at the sky, I challenge you to think of experiences that you can turn into rituals, to have your own grounding practice. I think that's so much more powerful than looking up a list and trying what someone else tells you to do. At the end of the day, you need to have a practice that you can do on a daily basis, because grounding is a daily ritual. It's a daily self-care practice. I hope you find this helpful. If you want to work with me one-on-one, you can find me at www.krisellcan.com.